What KPIs should GCs track weekly?
Your labor costs. You want to make sure that you don't have any labor overruns. Your waste costs. There are eight deadly wastes that we talk about and we teach in this company. The biggest one is downtime. Just having guys sitting around, having guys wait on materials. Another one is just the damaging of materials. Something that gets damaged easily on our sites that we constantly have to remind the guys of is tile. Some of our clients have these very expensive high-end tiles, and by the time they move from one side of the room to the other, they're not careful in watching it. They put it on a sharp point, it breaks. So material and time are the biggest leading indicators that you should be tracking on a weekly basis, because those things also determine if you're going to finish a project on schedule, if the project's going to be off schedule, and if the project's going to be behind schedule. Not having materials on the site so that those materials can be installed and executed within that time frame, so the next dependency in that construction can take place within the sequence of flow without any interruption. Making sure that you have the right amount of labor force on the job, and not too much and not under. And what do I mean by that? You can have too much labor force on the guy's job where there's not enough work for the guys to do within an 8-hour window of time. So they finish in 4 hours, but they don't tell you that they finish in 4 hours. They drag that 4 hours out to 8 hours. Now imagine if they do that across 2 weeks. You just lost 4 weeks of work. So those are the two biggest things that we really track on a daily basis: materials and time. Whether it's downtime, whether it's overtime, whether it's too much time that we have allocated to a job.